Louisiana Beer Reviews, Special Edition, Brooklyn Oktoberfest, Revisited. It's been 5 years since I've had this beer, can you believe it? Best by January of 2019. It's got the date, guys, but it's kind of chopped up. The paint's peeling off. 5.5% alcohol. Brewed in Utica, New York at the FX Matt Brewing Brewery, which I did visit in 2016 with Maria Devon, the girl next door. This is certified kosher, and it's been on the market for a good long time. All right. It's a Martzen style beer. The hops are two-row pale. Wrote it down. Munich 1, Munich 2, Cara Munich, aromatic and melanoidin malts. All right. Hallertau Mittelfrüh are the hops. And on Untapped, they're getting it at 69 out of 100. Well, that seems pretty low, but they look at things differently, I guess. So I imagine they do. Seems like most every beer they have on there is 68 to 74. It's like 95% of the beer, 69 to 74. 68 to 74, all right. I don't know, if I was a history teacher and a student made a 74 on their test, I wouldn't be talking about how good their score was. Tell them need to learn some more. Okay. Now if they made a 94, I'd be praising them. Okay. All right. Boss, look at that thick ivory head and the very charged, bubbly copper appearance. It's about 8:30 a.m. It is very humid, but it's 74 degrees, 75 degrees, so much cooler than it has been since around May 1st. May 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 2018. So from around May 5th to September 27th, 28th, it was extremely hot. Even in mid-September, up to 98 degrees here in Louisiana. Syrupy bread crust. I've said this with Martzen beers many times. Martzen beers. Think of Roman meal bread crust. Roman meal bread crust. If you ever get your hands on Roman meal, I think if you try it, you'll notice there's some similarities. It's kind of similar to Nature's Own whole wheat bread, but not as much as the Roman meal. Okay, the taste. Nice. A little spice there. I guess it's from the Mittelfrüh hops. The Hallertau Mittelfrüh. The syrupy bread crust. 5.5. A little strong for heavy sessioning. I don't do that. I'm not saying, oh, look at me, I'm so fabulous, I don't session beer. I just don't, okay? Other people, they just drink. On a day like today, an off day from work, I'll drink 4 over the entire day. Okay, that's it. A little bit of wine, maybe 2 or 3 ounces, and maybe 3 ounces of whiskey, maybe. Probably not that much. Now that's, you might roll your eyes and say, that's small potatoes, that's small time drinking. Well, the only thing I said on this video channel is I try to do honest reviews. I didn't say I drink a lot, or impressively, or that I was good at reviewing. I said I was honest. I didn't say I was good at it. Oftentimes I had trouble finding good descriptors for the flavors. They seem to repeat bread crust. Well, that makes sense. You're using grains from which you can make bread, even corn bread. So that would make sense. It's a grain product, so they're gonna have grain characteristics. And then when they use these exotic yeast, then you'll get those various unusual yeasty, spicy notes, like banana bubblegum with the wheat beers, the Hefeweizens. All right. Medium mouthfeel, and even, you could say, into high medium. Not a light beer by any stretch. Medium dry finish, it's very good. Brooklyn Most of their beer is contract brewed, like Samuel Adams used to be, and in many cases still is. But not really a problem. They're telling FX Matt, look, we have a tiny brew showcase brewery here in Brooklyn. There's no way we have the capacity to produce what we need to. So for pretty much the whole history of Brooklyn, they've had their beers made in Utica, New York. FX Matt, been brewing beer since what, 1888? Pretty sure you give them a recipe, they're gonna hit it. You know what I mean? They're gonna do it right. Not an issue. Pabst, same thing. They let other people, that's a lawsuit right now, but that's another story. So it is not an unusual practice in the beer, wine, and especially the liquor world to have contract brewing or venting or especially distilling, okay? It's the recipes that count. It's the marketing that counts. Some companies make wonderful beers. Their marketing is horrendously bad, and they don't sell. Not because the product's bad, because the consumer doesn't connect to it, doesn't make a connection with it. I think Brooklyn does a fairly good job. Still down here in Louisiana, southeastern Louisiana, you can get their variety packs. I should buy some of those. Cans or bottles, the variety 12 packs. So not at all stores, but at many. So I would score this an A-. Yeah, it's at the lower end of excellent, but it's still an excellent beer. It may have something to do with the style, which tends to not be world class or outstanding. The style tends to be kind of like sort of in the realm of a mass consumption, not a gourmet thing. And it's not a knock against the style. Sort of like a light beer, American light beer. They're not really designed to be world-class, deep, speculative gourmet products. So you might have a great light beer, like Michelob Ultra, the organic gold label. But it's great within that conception, that thematic of guzzling beer, a guzzling product. So anyway, all of that being said, an excellent product from an excellent company. I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.